Hi, my name is Tiffany. Welcome back to my channel, Peculiar Tiffany. And today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Most of the time you see me doing journaling videos. I'll be journaling about a lot of stuff. And some of my other collection videos, but you guys haven't heard about my scrapbooking collection. Yes, I like to scrapbook. I haven't been on scrapbooking a lot, so I can't show you completed scrapbooks. These aren't all my scrapbooks because most of my scrapbooks I make them for friends, so I give them to friends so they have them and I don't keep them. Which I'm planning to make a scrapbook that's similar to this one, but just for myself to keep because I love scrapbooking and I love doing it. And I just recently got really into scrapbooking because this one I'm making for a friend as well, and that one I'm making for my boyfriend, which I usually do that kind of scrapbooking, but I'm starting to like this new idea of scrapbooking. I never did this type of scrapbooking yet, but I have done this in that book, but that was more of a not really scrapbook. That was more me doing a project for school, and then I did this type of scrapbook, which this is from the dollar store. It's not really a scrapbook. It's a paper I use. It's a sketchbook, but I turned it into a scrapbook, and it's for celebrities and TV shows and just different stuff. So I'm going to show you from the very first scrapbook I done to the last one, and then so you can kind of see my style in scrapbooking, because I do different genre of styles. I love doing this one, so I want to start doing this more because I just started doing this one, which I'm loving it already, even though I haven't done too much in this. But I'm planning to bring this to a craft store, no, a craft place to do crafts in it. And then I did this one, which I'm planning to finish this up. That one had to get done, and yeah. And I'm planning to maybe buy another scrapbook that's similar to this, just so I can have it for myself. Sorry, I just had to take off my glasses. I know you can't see me, but I had to take off my glasses. My eye got itchy. Sorry. Okay. So anyways, let's get on to the very first one. I'm filming on a phone, so I can't edit. So the very first scrapbook is this one. I done this, I think, in grade 10 for a project, because I had to take care of a robotic baby, and they wanted us to scrapbook about it afterwards. So that's what I did for my parenting class. This came with a cover, and the cover on it was soft, clothing material. So it's clothing material, and it had a bib that goes with it, and you can literally design it. My mom got me this from the dollar store for my project because I needed a scrapbook, and so I asked her she can get me one because I was at school and stuff, so I didn't have time unless it was the weekend to get scrapbooks. So she got me this during my time at school. I don't even think she was going to get it, but she saw it there, so she's like, okay, I'll get this. So she got it. I actually liked it because it was really good for what it was. And I would get this again, but the only problem is I don't know if they sell this in Dollarama or dollar stores anymore. This is not the cover. The cover got ruined, so I took the cover off. But this is the inside of the cover. So I'll show you a little bit. This has protector pages on it. So that's the kind of a scrapbooking style that I'm kind of getting into now. It's more protective pages ones, because I never done them other than this was the very first time I ever did it. And the one down here is the new one in which I started, which I'm starting to get into protective page journals, pictures, because I usually don't do this. I usually just do them for friends. I don't really do I have pictures all over my Facebook. But I like to have them somewhere I can just look at them. Cause what if you don't have internet today or you don't have a phone? And this will give me something to do without being on my phone and internet often. Just looking at pictures. And I love looking at pictures of my niece and nephew and all that. So maybe instead of my sister giving my mom a bunch of pictures, she can give extra pictures and I could turn it into a scrapbook. That'd be awesome. Yeah, so this is what I did. It was just for a school project, so these are just taken on the internet. I pretended that she got her birth certificate and stuff, and then I got some of these stickers. I don't think I got these in a craft store. I just got them Walmart, I think it was. I'm not really sure where I went to get these stickers, but I think probably Walmart. And then I used some random paper to go on here, because literally, this is just a school project. So I bothered to make it nice, because I love crafts. So that's what I did to make it nice. But I didn't bother to spend the whole money on real scrapbooking stuff. I wish I had that kind of money that I could spend on real scrapbooking stuff. But then she wanted this in there, and then I just made some of my own stuff. So you're just hearing people downstairs because, my mom is downstairs, my sister's downstairs. Yeah, this is just really dingy and it feels really yucky. And yeah, this is just for a school project, so I'm planning to throw this one out because there's no point in keeping this. Like, it's okay, but like these aren't really my pictures. These are pictures from the internet. Like, it was just for a school project. I don't know why I kept it for so long that I did, because like, to be honest, if it was a real like scrapbook, I would probably keep it, but because this is just no memories other than like it's probably my fake dolls memories, and that was just fake. This is just fake. I don't really like keeping this, so I won't. I'm going to throw that out. So I'm going to move it out on the side. The second book I ever done, which is this one, which I like scrapbooking. And I didn't think like the picture version scrapbook. I thought more of a, like, taking off the internet, like collage type of scrapbooking. So that's what I did here, is a more collage. Got this at the dollar store. Not Dollarama, but you could probably find it in Dollarama as well. I got this at the dollar store. This is a sketchbook. The big one, not the small one. So it's a big sketchbook, and I just printed off this from the internet, and I also randomly printed off a cat, and then I kind of taped the cat and this down, but found out that tape didn't really work well, so I used a bigger roll tape to hold it in, which works so much better. And this says Tiffany's celebrity book, movies, TV shows, and more. Like, it could be from music too, but I don't have any music artists, so it's kind of like I'm showing you like a little bit of here and there, or like stuff. So this is just the one that I usually keep for myself, and doesn't have protector sheets. I wish it kind of did, because then it might protect these pages better. But this is not really like this is just something you can find on the internet. Something gets wrecked, you could just find this on the internet. It's like more internet pages. So this is when I didn't have internet. I mean, not internet, when I didn't have my own printer. So all the ones you see in black and white are not from my printer, because at the time I didn't have a printer, so I went to the library and printed all these off. So I tried putting them on sheets where they'll just stay together. And then when I went to go, so this one was going to originally go here, that picture, but then I found out that it couldn't fit when I put all of these down. And then this didn't fit in there, so I just thought I'll glue this down. But then once I glued this down and glued all these, I had enough room for it, which kind of pissed me off, because it would have went with all these pictures, which it didn't. And then I tried ripping it off, but then I kind of wrecked the page, so I didn't bother. And then we got Ralph Macchio from the Karate Kid. So we got the 1984. The 1986 was Karate Kid Part 2. And then Karate Kid Part 3, which is the 1989. So, yeah, this is like... And then we go here, and I was a big fan of Ace Butterfield. Not too much now. My friend is a huge fan of it. So, she likes it. Not my best friend, but my friend. She's a fan of Ace. I'm just not anymore as much as I was. I don't even know who I am a celebrity crush with, because I don't know. To be honest, I just basically got to the point where I don't know who I am anymore, so I basically don't know who my celebrity crush is. Like, I do know I like Luke Bryan and stuff, but that's like music-wise. That's not like a crush. And I don't even know. Like, I kind of like him, but he's okay. Too much of a gamer. I'm not really into gaming nerds. I like more outdoorsy stuff instead of gaming. So, this is all the movie season. Not all of them, because there is some more movies, but I haven't put them down here yet. I don't even know if I'm ever going to put them down here, since, like, I kind of gave up on him. He's not my celebrity crush anymore. And then I left this blank, I was going to put more movies. So, like, if he ever comes out with another movie, I would get... I actually own this movie now. I haven't watched my version. I watched the movie a couple of times, but I haven't watched the DVD one that I own, because I just kind of stopped watching. I haven't even watched any of my movies. Like, I probably will watch it again. No doubt about it, but I haven't watched any of my movies. The funny thing is, before this movie came out, I made a project about what if, like, because I guess we had to make a video project, and my video project was, like, living on Mars and having the first president on Mars. And then this movie comes out, like, a couple of years later after I did that project, and it's, like, the person on Mars. Yeah, I was like, my way was kind of like, can we live on Mars? And It's funny because me and this guy gave everybody in the whole class Mars bars, and because everybody in the class had to like pretend like they're running for something, and you have to get like people to vote for them. And then for me and my partner, we're running as the first people to ever live on Mars, and we're not the first people to live on Mars. Like we're saying like we're trying to like make Mars the new Earth, and like we're like, can you live on Mars and all that stuff? Like, would you vote for us? And as we make you live on Mars, and we made a whole video about it. And then at the end of the video, which our video basically sucked because something happened to our video. Not just my video, it's a couple of other people's videos, so not everybody's video worked. But our video was just really suckish to begin with because I wanted it a Hawaiian theme, or I was doing green screen while wearing a green screen shirt. I was like, oh, okay, that sucked. Yeah, and then we just gave everybody Mars bars. So they didn't even know what we were running for. We just gave them Mars bars because our video kind of sucked. It was a good idea, but our video didn't work. And that was the problem. Our video was like, I don't know, wouldn't play or something. Anyway, that's a whole rambling on, and you're like, why are you rambling on about that? It's boring. So yeah, this is just my Asa Butterfield scrapbook. And I know my friend Jade's watching this. She's going to say, Asa! In the background while she's watching this video. Girl, I know you. Yeah, just plain. And my friend also does a scrapbook too. She does it with her friend, like in a journal version, which I'll show you the one I do. It's not the same as she does it. See, like, this is what she does. Puts a bunch of, like, pictures of her friends and just glues them in. That's all she does. And she does it in more of a journal, but I don't. So that's my celebrity book. And as you can tell, there's still a lot of pages. I worked on this. Doesn't say the exact date I worked on this, because I don't think I really cared. But at the time, I was really into, like, The Outsiders. Actually, when I started working on this, I was starting getting out of The Outsiders. So, like, I was in so I think I was in The Outsiders for about a year when I made this. And then I got bored and I got out of it. And that's when I put Asa in here and stuff. But I will put more, like, celebrities in here. I find that they're mostly just guys. There's no girls. Like, there is girls here, but that's from Asa movie, so. Movie where Asa is the main character. So, obviously, that's why there's girls there. But, like, other than that, I find it's mostly just guys here. Like, this, like, I was planning to do each page and do something about it. So I did Stay Gold. I basically stopped working on this. I was trying to make it more colorful for the black and white pages. Stay Gold, Pony Boy, Stay Gold. And then this one says, do it for Johnny. Yeah, it's like the random, like, captions that some of the characters said. So it's like, I just wanted to put it there. Yeah, so that's this book. There's nothing on the back. That's what it looks like in real life. It looks like that, and then I just decorated it. Like, it's not too bad. I don't, like, hate the way I decorated it. I just kind of wished I didn't use the small tape at first, and I just went with this bigger tape to begin with, because it would have made it so much better. And two, I don't understand the whole random cat thing, because Asa Butterfield like cats, so I put a cat there, I guess, and represents of his cat, and then it's, like, really cool design type of cat. But I don't understand. How does this tie in with celebrities? And I don't know, but it's just what I wanted. I don't know. I think I put that over. Oh, I can't. I'll just put it over here. So then the second book that I'm working on, which I'm hoping my boyfriend... I know, there's like yellow on here because like a lot of like ink exploded in my bedroom one day. So I'm hoping my boyfriend doesn't watch this video because I did a lot of stuff in this book. So I'm probably going to make him avoid this video just until I give this to him for like 1 year. Yeah. So until I give this to him for 1 year, I want to try to avoid this. Yeah. Hoping I can get him to avoid this. Yeah, because this is for 1 year. I'm not going to show you that because it says our last name on it. I don't want you guys creeping us out. Okay, but before I show you this one, I'm going to say, If you ever do scrapbook the way I'm doing with it in a journal, because this is a journal, not a scrapbook. This is the way, this is the, what I don't want to do anymore is do journal scrapbooks. I want to do, like, real scrapbooking like this. Which I don't see a lot of people on YouTube doing that kind. Which really, like, kind of, like, frustrates me because I want to find people that do it the way I want to do it. And have, like, a whole community of people who do it like me. But I can't find a lot of people to do it this way. I find some, but I find more people doing it this way. Not in a journal, though. They do it in a real scrapbook, but it's more in this version, this way, than they do it this way, which you'll probably understand once you get to this, which way this is. So this is the one for my boyfriend. I got this at Chapters Indigo. And yeah, as you can see, the page is coming apart. So, like, I knew it was going to come apart eventually, because, like, obviously, like, look at it. I knew that was eventually about to come apart. And for what I was using it for, why did I even think this is a good idea? So what I'm going to get is going to get some scotch tape. No, not scotch tape. Duct tape. Because I want duct tape. Get maybe some... I might go to Dollar Store see if they'll work. If they'll work. Because they have duct tape there. But I don't know if it's good quality because it's Dollar Store. So I want to get like some designable duct tape that has like cool design on it. And put it here to hold these pages together. Like, these pages stay together, but the cover just falls off. That's the only problem. It's the cover. And I don't want the cover to ever fall off. So, for now, I am not going to do that yet, but I will eventually. So, yeah, I didn't show you, but this is the kind of style I'm doing. So, this is me and my boyfriend, but we were just brothers and sisters at the time. Like, we're not really brothers and sisters, but, like, we kind of felt like we were at the time, like we're so close as friends. This was us as just brothers and sisters, not even best friends. And I wrote some stuff here. And I'm gonna plan to do something here, but I can't say it on camera because in case he watched it by mistake. Even after I tell him not to. So I got like some stuff here. So I just put like random stuff and movie dates, which is 0. And then I find some scraps. So I found like Pandora scrap and I put it here. And I'm trying to make vines, which I kind of suck at that. And then it says forever. And these are like some pictures of us. And I'm not even done this. Like this has pop-up. And I'm doing something with this. I just wanted to put paper here and have it fold out. I don't know why. I just wanted to. So now I have to plan what I'm going to use it for. And this I'm not going to pop out, but this pops out. Actually, no, I will do it. Just to show you, like, I do some designs and different stuff here. So this pops out. You know, it's just to show you guys I do some stuff that's different. And I'm planning to do something with these. I don't know why. I cut them out, so I just decided to put them in here. And this says pull here. Isn't that neat? And then there's stuff in there. Like, I'm not doing like flip through of this yet. It's because I'm not fully done. I don't want to like do too much in this video. So you basically get the gist of what I'm doing here, right? That's basically all I did here yet. So I'll be tying that back up. I'll put that there. So that's the one I'm making for my boyfriend. And this is the one I'm making for my friend, which is the one that I want to start getting into more. So I want to get one for myself. So I might go, because from Marshall's where I live, not Marshall's, Michael's where I live in Canada, they have a couple of scrapbooks that you could get. You could get ones that are like, I guess more quality, I guess. I don't know if it really is more quality or good quality. I don't know the difference too much. But all I know is the ones that are plain at the store that I went to are like 30 to 40 bucks. And I was like, yo, are you kidding me? It's plain. I didn't like any of them. I hated them all. Basically, I was trying to look for ones that I really liked. There were some that I kind of liked, but I wasn't like in love with them, and they were like $40 to $50. Like, my gosh, I can't find good scrapbooks, and I find people on like YouTube and all that have better scrapbooks than me. But I can't find people that do scrapbooking like this as much. But when I do see some people, they got better, you know, scrapbooks than me. And then I found in Michael's, there's a clearance section, or not a clearance section, but they're basically, these were on sale. And the ones that were on sale had designs on them, and they looked pretty, and they looked nice. And this one was only $12.99. I was like, I'm gonna get this. Actually, it wasn't $12.99. I think it was only $12. For this scrapbook, good deal, because look how nice this is. Not plain and not boring. Most of the scrapbooks are like $30 to $40. Were plain and boring, but I think it's because they're more better quality than this. But I didn't really care about the quality too much, as long as it does what I want it to do, which is scrapbooking. And this is the one I got from there. I just got this yesterday, so I'm not fully done yet. And I'm planning, this is one that I'm making for my friend for 7 years being together. And I'm also going to be making one for myself, just to keep memories in and stuff for myself, because I do journaling, which is kind of the same thing, but that one's more talking about my day and stuff. And then the scrapbook will be more like maybe a couple memories here and there, events, but that's not going into detail about the event, just maybe the pictures of the event. And then my journals are more going into detail of the event and then how it happened, and then I'll put a picture with it too as well. But so I'll have double pictures, one in my scrapbook and one in my journal. I wouldn't really care. So this is the one I'm making for my friend, and it says 7 years. I know that's an J, but I used it as an R because I ran out of letters, because I was using scrap letters from like a long time ago. I did some scrapbooking for one of my exes, and so I was using some of those leftovers. And I used those letters for basically everything. I got these at the dollar store, so these ones are okay, and then these ones, they do not stick at all, and it says together. So I have to glue these ones down because they do not stick at all. And I did this on printer and thingy I have, an app I have. Collage, that's not even in the app it's called, but I don't know why it's called Collage, Collage, because it's not even the app I was using. So I don't know why it has to say that. And then these pages didn't come with the book. I actually bought them. So for this book I have, it's a 12 by 12. And I recommend getting the 12 by 12 paper if you want the background. I'm going to show you like a couple of them. So like these are just background pages I inserted in. Because as you could tell, I did not really like... I bought like unicorn and mermaid themed scrapbook paper, because my friend loves unicorns and mermaids. So I decided to make a unicorn mermaid theme. And I have a bunch of pictures that I'm going to put in this scrapbook. But this is what it originally looks like. So originally the scrapbook is just this with some plain white paper in here. So if you like just the plain white, you don't really want to bother getting too fancy and, you know, putting together a whole scrapbook and stuff like that, then this is really good. As you can see. I would have to make sure my kids in the future, if I have any kids, don't get their hands on my scrapbooks, because they might ruin them if they're anything like me. I think my sister had one scrapbook, my autistic sister, and someone made it for her. And yeah, don't have kids. That's my... Hey, but if I say that, then I wouldn't have been born. I just like to destroy things when I was a kid. I don't even know how old I was. Not like little. I was just old and curious. So this is just the blank pages. So this is just the background. And if you guys don't know about these scrapbooks, because if you never, if you came on my channel and don't know the difference between these scrapbooks and the ones that you just glue in pages, the difference is about this one, it has protective sheets. And you can if you need to take out or insert more. So if you want to, I don't know how to really do with this because I just got this. No, I think you can unscrew this because I heard another YouTuber who has a scrapbook like this. So you can unscrew these and then pop it out, and then you can pop out your page that you want out. So just saying you want this page out, or you want to add more pages because, well, you filled this all up and you want more pages, you can add more. You could buy protective sheets separate, but you can't, well, you can too, technically, buy more of these, but they don't come with the protective sheets. You have to buy these separate. So to buy these background pages, let me get my, to show you, I'm just going to show you the scrapbook paper to show you. So this is scrapbook paper, so you can do whatever you want with it. You can use as backgrounds, or you could just cut them up. Some people cut up scrapbook paper because that's what they like, and some people just keep them as actual backgrounds like I do. Like I'm using them for backgrounds to make my background design, which most people do if they're a real scrapbooker like me. Like if they want to use these type of scrapbooks. If they do these type of scrapbooks with the ones with the page protectors in them, then usually they will use these backgrounds. But if you're not using them as backgrounds, then some people just cut them up. And you can get different sizes of these. This is just a 12 by 12, which is a 12 by 12, 13.4 centimeters times 13.4 centimeters. So this basically just has 14 sheets in it. And that's for the bigger scrapbooks, so they could fit in the big scrapbooks. But you can also find the small ones that fit into the smaller size. But make sure, if you're getting scrapbook paper, that for a tip is to know the size of your book first. So if you know your book is a 12 by 12 scrapbook, then you will know for sure that this 12 by 12 will fit into the scrapbook. You just want to make sure you know the size of your scrapbook and then the size of the paper. Because if the paper is the same size as the scrapbook, it'll fit. So that's why you need to know how big of paper you might need. And some scrapbooks do come with this, if I could find it. I haven't used it yet because I haven't cut it out. They come with this. Some scrapbooks don't. Not scrapbooks, I mean some scrapbook paper will come with these extra little like knickknacks where you can kind of cut them out yourself, or you can just use them as backgrounds if you wanted to. So yeah, there's this one, and then there's another one. Oh yeah, it's right here, right here. Oh, and then there's another one. So these ones I am planning to cut these all out so they could just be stock cards, and they could just be like in piles. That way, so they're not just on one sheet, they're just cut up. So then I can just pick one up, say I need this unicorn eating glitter for breakfast, or I need this like little unicorn thing, and glue it on my book. So then when I find it, I don't have to always keep cutting it out. It'll already be pre-cut for me. And there's also another one I have to find it. I don't know if I could find it here. Oh, I'm probably like past it already. Oh, I just saw it. And there's this one too, where I could just cut it up and they could be strips. So it's kind of like washi tape, but not really washi tape. That's what this looks like to me, like washi tape, but it's a scrapbook paper version. Yeah. I do other supplies, but that's a whole nother video I'll talk about my journaling and scrapbooking supplies. If you guys want to see a video on that, I will do one. But anyways, that's all my scrapbooks. I am planning to do more in the future that are more like this style. So if you guys want to see more scrapbooking, you want to see my everyday scrapbooking style or scrapbook with me video, then let me know in the comments down below and I'll do it in the near future. But for now, this is all I have for scrapbooking. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!